I really hope I get a lot of chocolates today, Smita.
Why are you expecting chocolates today, Sanjana?
Well, because today's Valentine's Day, and I know we get a lot of chocolates today.
Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day. Do you know that today all of us are supposed to give a card and chocolate to each other? Look, I got mine already.
Ooh. You see, I have come from India 3 months ago as my daddy has been transferred from US to Mysore and I am from Mysore to US and I am not familiar with these traditional American customs and traditions. So what is this Valentine Day about? If the purpose is to exchange chocolates, why not call it Chocolate Day? In India, you see, on November 14th, it is called Children's Day as the teachers give us children chocolates. Is February 14th Children's Day in the US?
My mom says that my dad proposed to her on Valentine's Day. I think it's cute because on that day he presented her with a big bunch of red roses.
Does your dad give your mother roses every Valentine?
Well, Sanjana, I think he sometimes forgets it's Valentine's Day. But when he comes home, Mom ensures that he goes out and buys ice cream so all of us can have ice cream and strawberries.
Smita, what do they do in India? Does your father get your mother flowers? You see, Abhi, in India, my mommy wears the flowers on her head most of the time. The jasmine flower that grows in the garden is strung together by my mummy, so there is no need for daddy to get mummy any flowers. Simply waste of money, you know.
No red roses, no red hearts, no chocolates.
In my house, in India, I hear my mummy tell me that the Valentine Day is not part of the traditional Indian culture. But if I'm gonna get chocolates, then I wish every day was Valentine's Day.
That way there would be love everywhere and no one would be fighting. Just imagine a world where everyone gets a rose to give and take day after day. There would never be any wars in this world. Life would be beautiful and full of sharing gifts.
But don't you think people would just be too busy opening gifts?
Morning, kids.
Good morning, Mr. H.
How is everybody doing?
Good.
Okay, so today's Valentine's Day. Shall we play a game?
Yes, yes.
I will ask you a few questions and let me see if you know the answers. How about this? What does a man who loves his car do on February 14th? Don't know? He gives his car a Valentine. Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you the second one. If your aunt ran off to get married, what would you call her? How about you, Sanjana?
We could call her an antelope. Get it? An aunt that elopes?
Alright, what about the third question? Let's pretend my name is Justin. Okay? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Justin.
Just in time to give us our chocolate.
Okay.
Swati, chairs push it. Tinnu.
No, you get the smaller one. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, kids. Let's get back. Now, I think we've had enough fun. Let's learn some history on Valentine's Day. Does anyone know why we celebrate Valentine's Day? Smita?
They have a day for everything out here and maybe a day for lovers too. Is that what they wanted and therefore a Valentine Day? Is that correct?
Yes, you're correct. Tell me, class, would you make up to your friend on a Valentine's Day?
Only if they made the first move.
Absolutely.
It doesn't hurt to say Happy Valentine's Day, just as you would say Merry Christmas to everyone on the street.
But what if someone doesn't have a Valentine? Wouldn't it be rude to wish them Happy Valentines?
You know, Sanjana, perhaps I would give the person a smile. My grandmother always says, a smile returns a smile.
I would go up to a person and ask, can I hug you? And that could be a hug chain.
Provided the person is not smelly.
You know, I think I should send some Valentine Day cards to my friends in India. They will love it.
Alright kids, I think it's time you learn some history on Valentines. Shall I read you a little story on Valentines?
Yes.
Okay. According to the legend, Valentine was a priest who lived in the 3rd century Rome. The emperor at that time, Claudius II, was having a very difficult time recruiting soldiers. To get more soldiers, he wanted to encourage people not to get married, because the married people would never want to go to the war. They have to leave their wives and kids and go to the war. The emperor's solution was to stop all the engagements and marriages. Valentine was one of the priests willing to defy the emperor and perform a lot of marriages without letting anybody know. When it was discovered that Valentine the priest was doing all of these, he was sentenced to death. While imprisoned, he received a lot of flowers and love for people who wished him well, and also enjoyed conversation with jailer's daughter before his execution on February 14th in the year 269. On the very day Juno, the goddess of women and marriage, was honored, he sent jailer's daughter a note of thanks signed, "Love from your Valentine." That expression is still used today. A lot of people exchange flowers. Some people give chocolate to their siblings, to their mom, dad, to their lover, husband, wife, etc. That is the little story on Valentine's Day. Thank you, and the class is over now. Go have fun.
You know, now I finally understand what Valentine Day is all about.
That was the most awesome event ever.
ಕಿರುನಾಟಕ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ವ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಅದು ವ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಈ ನಾಟಕನ ಬರ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. ಈ ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಸ್ಮಿತಾ ಆಗಿ, ಸಂಜನಾ ಕೌಂಡಿನ್ಯ, ಭಾರತದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಹುಡುಗಿಯಾಗಿ, ಸ್ವಾತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾತಿ ರಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್, ಸಂಜನಾ ಮೂರ್ತಿ, ಅಭಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಭಿಜಿತ್ ರಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಹೊಸಕೋಟೆ. ಈ ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಮುಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಚಿನ್ಮಯಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಪುರ ಅವರ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್.